2K16. I'm in the finals, like, as you should know. But, yeah. So, yeah, Spurs are 3-2. So let's get it.
There's a buzz here in San Antonio, Texas, with another sold-out arena. Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Taking a look at San Antonio. They want to end it tonight, up 3-1. They're looking to hoist the trophy in front of their hometown crowd.
And they put themselves in an excellent position to finish the series and the season right here. On their home court, this is a golden opportunity.
Yeah, I expect them to be raising the trophy 4 quarters from now because they've really controlled this series so far. They won't get it without a fight, but I think they will get it.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Chandler Parsons. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Sessions in at the point. Parsons passes to Sessions. Kicks it to Young. Wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions.
Stop moving.
Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Neal. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Sessions kicks to Young. Here's Neal. And the 3 off target.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one
Let's
down.
go.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by San Antonio. Lets a floater go. Here's Parsons. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. There's the lob to the hoop. Rejected by Young.
It didn't. He got it blunt. And so now I'm not a...
Here's Neal. There's the feed to Sessions. To the middle. Here's Young.
Dude.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And here's Sessions following the three-pointer by Freak. Pass to Lopez. He feeds it to Neal. The Nets working the ball around now. Young sets a screen for Sessions. 6 on the shot clock.
Get him,
Young with no one around. Can't make good off the pick. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In transition, here come the Nets. Still gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Parsons. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Money. He's covered by Sessions. There's the pick. Here's Leonard. Cannot hit. The Nets go the other way with it. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
My God.
Here's Marjanovic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Okay, you can't just leave me wide open.
It's now 8 points for Freak.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Young, here we go. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. 8 points here for Thaddeus Young. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Money. Goes up the baseline.
Let's
That
go.
one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Fast break, here they come. Goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Now here's Sessions. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And
Nope.
2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
They're about to suit me, probably.
That free throw missing. Moniunas is checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And he's good on the second. Spurs leading by 3. Parker outside.
Well, Parker, you suck.
Passes it to
Give me
Money.
the ball. That's why I'm starting.
Outside Aldridge. And again,
Thank
it's San
you.
Antonio with a 3.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
And Sessions kicks to Young. San
Give me
Antonio
that
with the
rebound.
rebound. And it's Parker
Give
at
me
the
that.
elbow.
Give me that.
18 feet out. And that one
Parker,
comes up
you
a
are
bit
short
short.
to the mud.
Nets trail by 6.
I'm taller than you, nigga.
Parsons with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Here's Sessions. Moniunas grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Muhammad, and it's San Antonio with another.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
That's all. Not yet, at least.
And some
Thank
changes
you.
here
Take
for
me
the
out the
Spurs.
game.
Zeller comes in for LaMarcus
Dang.
Aldridge.
Coach.
Spurs leading by 8.
Nope. Give me the ball.
Shutting the 4 for the Nets.
Boy, if you don't give me the ball, I'm
We've
gonna
got
crack
Gary
you.
Neal. Chandler Parsons out there with Young.
And
Then it's
Cook up,
Brook
Cook.
Lopez. And it's Sessions in at
Get
the
it.
1 spot. Money's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He finished with 57 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Front past the arc.
Okay.
The shot
Bro, what
no
the
good.
heck is wrong with
The
you?
Nets go the other way with it.
Well, it looks like he's cooled
Come
down a
on,
bit
2K,
after hitting those
you
2 in the
playing
first
with my
quarter.
emotions right now. Look, I'm dead serious.
Sessions against Parker. Lopez a screen. And here's Young from the arc.
Oh my
The shot's
God.
good. Sessions making the play.
The heck, what?
Sessions has got his 8th assist in the game. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young.
Yes,
That's his first
boy.
foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but
What
just
you
didn't
did,
get there
boy?
quick enough.
Yeah, he was one
Can't
step late
was
that
not
time,
that
Greg.
fast, boy.
Here's Money.
Yep,
He's got
I'm
14.
just gonna
Lopez
shoot
over to
that.
help.
They
I
should
don't
think about
care.
working it inside a little more. I mean, the
Just
threes were
shooting.
falling earlier, but that hasn't been the
Don't
case here
care
in the
now,
second
shut up.
quarter. They've got to think about getting inside of that arc and taking some higher percentage shots.
I'm
Young
still
sets a
shooting,
screen
man.
for
Why don't you
Sessions.
just
Shot
point
clock
me?
at 6.
Point right now.
Back to Young. Tries again. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Lopez.
And when the size
Give me that.
advantage is
Give
as
me
big
that.
as it was
Give me
there, I
that.
mean, that's exactly what
Let's
he's supposed to
go.
do in that situation.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by
Dang.
Parker.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Nets passing it around. Sessions against Parker. Screen by Young. Lopez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to be on Brandon Bass. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Brook Lopez hits them both.
Spurs
leading by 3.
This nigga's garbage.
Parker passes to Money. Shoots the 3. Good
cool,
for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Defense. This room is high as shit.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. Young was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Finally get the fucking ball down.
Spurs leading by 6.
Give me the ball.
Here's Money. That 3 off the mark. Net shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Lopez a screen.
Defense.
Sessions against Parker. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Sessions. Sessions has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. There's the screen. It's Parker with the drive. The offensive rebound. Marjanovic. Good D by Lopez. Lets it go with the 3. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got his 3rd rebound on the night.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
There's the 3.
Brick squad.
Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Nets trail by 7. Now here's Sessions. Here's Neal. Here's Young. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Young's got 7 points for the quarter. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Money. 22 points for him.
Let's go.
This switch has definitely been flipped on this quarter, guys.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good for Money.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Money. 25 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Screen by Young. Shot clock at 6. Neal dishes to Young. And Sessions kicks to Neal. Another shot, and the layup is good. Neal's got his 2nd basket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, They've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the
let's
post
go.
has to be option number one for them right now.
For San Antonio, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he knocks down the first one. Monty Eunice is checked in for the Spurs. And then for Brooklyn, Millsap comes in for Chandler Parsons. And Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Gary Neal. Parker against Sessions. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lopez a screen. Here's Millsap. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Money passes to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The shot's good from Money.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Nets trail by 11. Millsap a screen on Parker. Lopez left side.
Correct.
San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Marjanovic. Millsap covering. Parker passes to Money. That's tipped. Up top, Monty Eunice. Here's Money. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Lopez. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Young outside. Here's Lopez. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Lopez has got 8 points in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And he gets it to go.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Sessions against Parker. Millsap sets the pick for Sessions. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Monty Eunice grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Money.
Leave me wide open.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Millsap sets the pick for Sessions. The shot by Young. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Young's got 17 now. Sessions against Parker. Here's Money.
Okay.
Nailed from 3-point land.
Okay.
And the Spurs lead by 14.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Sessions. Young outside. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Millsap. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Millsap's got his second basket of the night. The Spurs shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Pass to Money. Launches it. Rebound, Brooklyn. 1:30 left to play in the first half. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the...
Let's go.
And so we conclude the first half. Spurs out in front. They're up by...
Kevin, we have...
I don't care about Brook Lopez.
We're nearly there, fellas, but there's still work to do. If you want to be lifting up that trophy later tonight, then listen close. We ran the fast break real well, no doubt about that. Keep hitting them with those counter punches. Don't allow their D to get set. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. Guys, I know I've said it before, but let's celebrate when the game is over. Right now, it's all about focus. Every play, every pass. Let's get it done.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Money in at point guard. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. San Antonio with the ball.
Oh my goodness, he's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And again, the basket for Money. Money's got 41.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Marjanovic, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Sessions. No good off the back of the rim.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
From downtown, Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Shots good by Neal.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
No good from Money.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Young from outside. Lopez slams it home for the putback. Lopez has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and the guy's not wasting any time, just straight back up with it.
Now here's Sessions. Not a lot of room. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Leonard the pass to Money, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Lopez, no luck. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Money. The rebound by the Nets. Parsons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Feeds it to Lopez.
That's a walk.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Money. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got 5 rebounds tonight. He dishes it to Young. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. No good from Money. Nets trail by 11. In the corner, Neal with it. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Neal's got 9 points.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Drops in the layup for 2. And the Spurs lead by 10.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Brandon Bass is checked in for San Antonio. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Parsons. Money passes to Muhammad, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Muhammad's got 6 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Neal makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Bass. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touches it. The Spurs also changing it up. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Bass. Monte Eunice comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Money subbed in for Tony Parker. The Spurs working the ball around now. 4-on-3 break. Neal passes to Hollis Jefferson. Right wing. At the top of the key, Millsap passes to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Neal. Rebound, San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Money. Here's Zeller. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And Neal kicks to Millsap. And there's the pass to Hickman. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's got 6. And here's Neal outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Neal's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Nets. Here's Money. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Neal's shot is off.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Money. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Spurs have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the Nets making a change here. Sessions is checked in. Both free throws good for Money.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line. And those points do add up.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the right side. And here's Sessions. Here's Clancy. That ball. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. He has 6. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 all.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nets lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Sessions out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then it's Young. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Nobody near Parsons. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. That's short off the rim. San Antonio trailing here. And here we go. Oh, and the jam by Muhammad.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Sessions dishes to Lopez. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Screen by Young. Parsons for three. That is good. And the Nets lead by 2. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, and nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now here's Sessions. He's tightly guarded. Young, a screen on Leonard. To the wing right side. Lopez passes to Hollis Jefferson. Screen by Young. Parsons attacking. Misses the layup.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Goes up on the block, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Parsons. He has 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Gary Neal's checked in for Brooklyn. Spurs have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Down low, Money, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Shot's good. 19 points here for Thaddeus Young. San Antonio leading. Aldridge left side. And the Spurs scoring again.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Parsons, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Parsons. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. To the inside. The kick out to Aldridge. Leonard with no one around. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Leonard.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Nets trail by 3. Sessions with it. Now defended by Money. This is to Young. Shot from 12. That one rolling around and rims out. For San Antonio, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Sessions kicks to Lopez. Cans the 12-footer.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
San Antonio leading by 3. Leonard attacking, and he gets it to go. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Shots good by Neal.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Money. He kicks it to Muhammad. Pass to Money. Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Sessions, and that one's good. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. The dish to Parsons. Lopez inside. Aldridge is there. Lopez with the bucket. The Spurs shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Money passes to Aldridge. To the paint, here's Money, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You look at what Neal has done so far. 16 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And the second free throw, good.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Sessions dishes to Young. Goes up again. Lopez, no luck. Spurs leading by 6. To the middle, here's Leonard, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Lopez a screen. Kicks to Young from 10 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. Young's got 4 points in the quarter. Leonard the pass to Money. The feed to Muhammad. There's the pass to Money. Here's Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. Money up and in on the layup. Money's got 57 points.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And Sessions kicks to Lopez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those. Well, Lopez has been great. 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill, too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
The Nets making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. Leonard the pass to Money. Back to Leonard. Uncovered. And the Spurs scoring again.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Nets trail by 8. Sessions dishes to Millsap. The drive by Lopez. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Money passes to Aldridge. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First one falls for him. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me, show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
11 feet away. Lopez, no luck. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Money. Off the left rim and out. And Neal kicks to Parsons. Lopez left side. He feeds it to Sessions. Goes up on the wing, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Sessions. 19 points for Brook Lopez. The Spurs shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Aldridge, the pass to Money. Outside Leonard. Pass to Money. Lopez with the block. They retain possession. Goes back up. Just 3 to shoot. Neal pulls it in. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Millsap. Lopez inside, and he gets the bucket. Lopez has got 12 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Feeds to Muhammad. Here's Marjanovic. Lopez covering. The Spurs working the ball around now. To the inside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
Brooklyn with the ball, trailing here by 8.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
Leonard with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. Rejected by Millsap, and they'll keep possession. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Sessions kicks to Millsap. Another shot, and it's Lopez laying it in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Money passes to Aldridge. Lets it go from 14. And it's San Antonio with another.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
It's our time. It's our time. You're so close to closing this one out. Freak. You're the hot man. So let's
Here's
get him the ball.
Roten. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Money. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And, Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.
Let's go. Let's go. No, I'm about to be a free agent. Push this bird. I'm gonna be playing with my Zayty, but playing 40 minutes a whole game. I have to be in the game all day long. What the heck? I don't care anymore. I'm just about to be like, I'm gonna be in the game the whole game. And I might be making more points than everybody on the team. That's a lot. And 2 trophies right there. My best trophy. Dang, it's 4-1. Dang. Yeah. Dang. I started off with 1, and now I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. At 27. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trophies. So, gotta start off with the Lakers, then Portland Trailblazers, then the Lakers again, then Miami, then the Wizards, then the Grizzlies, then the Grizzlies again, then the Wizards, then the Toronto Raptors, then Brooklyn Nets, then the Nuggets, then the Jazz, then Pelicans, then Phoenix Suns, then Phoenix Suns again, then I got Golden State, then Minnesota Timberwolves, Dallas, Houston Rockets, the Bucks, the Philly, Hornets, the Bulls, Trailblazers, the Timberwolves, the Suns, the Nuggets, Trailblazers, Magics. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, then the Rockets, then Heat, then Warriors, then Grizzlies again, then Pacers, then Golden State, then the Kings, then then the Clippers, I think. Oh wait, yeah, go here. Atlanta Hawks, then Dallas, OKC, Detroit Pistons, Cleveland Rockets, those guys again. Oh, CP3 team, TB3. The Boston Celtics, Dallas, and then so on. And then these two, and then those three. Then the end of the season, I gotta face OKC before I go to the end of the season, to the playoffs. So let's get it. Okay, I'm about to play them like right now, and then see what's going on. No. Team fifth.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Me first.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Lakers, their hometown fans are anxious and excited to cheer them on, and they've been eagerly awaiting this moment all summer long. You know they want to give their best performance and pick up a big W tonight. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say
Pause.
We've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.
Boys, nice and hot.
Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. This, of course, their first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, no splits here, partner. One team will have bragging rights, and a win tonight is the first step.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Money in at point guard. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Los Angeles on D. Here's Money. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Russell kicks to Temple. There's a screen by Canner. Lakers passing it around. Russell with a wide open look. No good from outside. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, will see how successful they are.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. An even 3-on-3 break. Russell with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Bremer. And it's off from three-point range. Stevenson passes to Money. Taken away. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And Temple kicks to Russell. Fires from 14. Almost, but it rolls out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Money. Can't cash in from close range.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Russell. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The dish to Randall. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Money. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Lakers trail. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Russell. Misses from close range. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And finished off by Leonard.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Now, here is Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 6 points.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Here's Marjanovic. Stevenson passes to Money. Aldridge trying to break free. No good from Money.
God.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Russell kicks to Randall. Good D by Stevenson.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
There's the feed to Randall. The pass to Russell. Here's Temple. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Count.
And I just